Oh, there you go, yeah. Particle accelerators.
Where is the space stone?
It's up there!
Okay, space is up there, yes, but the space stone is straight ahead.
No.
COVID-19. This is the Meissner effect.
Conducting when it's cold, but as it warms up, you'll start to see it fall off because it will stop being superconducting. So the material is yttrium, barium, copper oxide, which is a ceramic. So at normal temperatures, it doesn't conduct at all. This is a bar magnet, so we have a field that comes out that goes round. Let's get one of these nice cold chips. So we now have the same effect. Gravity is trying to pull this down. As it moves down, that induces an electric current in it, which creates a magnetic field, pushes it back. So it just sits there. So even if I put some weight on it, gravity is pulling it down. With the magnetic field created, we push it back up. And it will do that even if I flip it upside down.
So,
make sure you're properly on the mat. So start from the top, with your hands on the gun. Okay. This off. And there we go. Give your hair a good shake. Really good shake. Okay, that'll do. Yeah, there we go. That's one really nice, yeah.
does his hair look funny, Ollie?
Yeah.
Get it going. Right, so what I'm going to do is try something like that. If I will have that. See the effect on your hair.
It looks like candy floss.
I only got one hand on.
Okay, so when you're ready, what we'll do is to take your hand off the dome in one nice smooth motion. Okay, step backwards. Okay, and step off the mat.
Off the
The
mat?
hair will start to go down.
Off the mat?
Properly off the mat.
There you
so the
go.
hair starts falling down and you discharge it.
Okay, so I'll suck the air out of this tube. Just bear with me a second. This is the pressure inside the tube. Okay, so I take a piece of metal and a feather and I drop them to the ground. Which one will hit the ground first? We all agree it'll be the metal.
Yeah.
Shall we find out? Ready? Marks, get set, go. Okay, so the metal wall. I'm going to do the same experiment inside this tube. And all I've done is taken all the air away. Okay? So I need a little volunteer. Would you like to be my volunteer? Okay, so if you want to stand here for me, you see on the top there's a piece of metal. When I say go, okay? Right, so all we've done, we've got the same experiment. We've got metal, feather and a piece of paper. Do we all think the result will be the same? No. Okay. Does anyone think the feather or the paper might hit the ground first? Should we find out? Right, on your marks, get set, go! okay? They fall at exactly the same time. And that's because gravity has the same effect on everything around us. The only reason we see any difference is because of the air and the air molecules. With a feather, nice and light, so the molecules can interact with it more. That's why obviously it floats. The metal's a bit heavier, it pushes those molecules out to the way. But if we have no air, they basically fall at the same rate. There was a very famous experiment done by David Scott on the Apollo 15 mission, okay, to the moon. And if you can go on YouTube and you can watch that experiment, okay? He went to the moon, there's no atmosphere, there's no air on the moon, obviously. It's the vacuum of space. And he dropped a hammer and a feather, and they fall at exactly the same rate. So it's just demonstrating that gravity has the same effect on us all. The only reason we see any difference when you jump out of an airplane with a parachute because of the air and the air molecules around it. Okay, so you can see that the balloon is expanded, it's got much bigger. Okay, and the purpose of this demonstration is, can anyone give me an example of where this might be relevant for humans? A submarine, okay. Anywhere else? York. Space, okay. We've got two of these inside our bodies. Lungs, okay. So that's why astronauts have to wear spacesuits, okay. So the air that's trapped inside that balloon is pushing against the inside, but now there's no air on the outside, so that's why the balloon is expanding, okay, getting bigger and bigger, okay. And that's precisely what's happening. And that's why you mentioned submarine, deep sea divers experience the reverse. So when you go deep underwater, your lungs contract because the pressure's a lot higher, okay? And that's why they have to take care when they come back to the surface, okay? Or if I let the air back in, what do you think might happen? It's smaller again. Okay, so it goes back to its original size. Okay, but it's a nice little demonstration just to show you what might happen and why astronauts have to wear spacesuits.
Space zone! Wow! Ollie, look at... Space weather. We're all familiar with changes in the weather on the Earth, but weather also occurs in space. And this is the sun. This is the actual colour of the sun, isn't it? Not the yellow that we see. Oh my god, astronauts! The sun is our nearest star. It is classified as a yellow dwarf and is estimated to be over 4 billion years old. Planet Earth orbits the sun at about 150 million kilometres. The sun was born out of cloud and dust that started to collapse about 4.6 billion years ago. It took 100,000 years for the protostars to become hot and dense enough. What are you doing to the sun?
We're putting purple lights on it.
Violet? Wow, that's because you've got an ultraviolet light, Josh.
Hey Daddy, will it like mess up your camera if I shine?
No.
Daddy, you can shine it at the word silver plate, so it still shows the path.
I am the sun.
I'm a burning ball of weed.
It's a burning ball of wee, apparently.
No, it actually is a burning ball of weed.
Oh.
No, I'm not kidding. Look at it.
It's not a burning ball of wee.
No, look at it.
I'm a burning ball of fire.
Yeah. No, it's a burning ball of weed because it's the colour of it.
Well, look, you can see stuff coming off the top of it. Can you see?
Yeah, I saw that.
The solar flares.
Hold tight. Take your next one. And between the two legs of the V, put the next one.
The brick consultant. They are making a mosaic of all
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, any of them.
Daresbury Technology Park. Applications and uses of lasers. Wow. Josh, look. They don't show up. Yeah.
Demonstrate normally in the lab, we've got beams that are about 1 feet in diameter.
Here, right, because it goes in very smoothly when you do it slowly. Because this particular component changes behavior based on how much pressure you add it to. The more pressure you add, the more solid it becomes. It's called a non-Newtonian fluid because when Sir Isaac Newton described how the fluids are working under pressure, he didn't describe this. This doesn't follow or doesn't comply with any of the laws he described. That's why we call it a non-Newtonian.
Yeah, perfect. That's alright. As long as they don't touch, it's fine. Yeah. Peel it away a little bit. Yeah, not a problem. So, here's an example. Yeah, they're all a bit tangled up. So, have a look at it. Can you see it's got two legs coming up the bottom, and can you see one's a bit longer than the other one? So, if you grab that longer leg, and you see how I made mine kind of do the splits? Yeah, so grab the longer leg, and when you're placing this down, place the longer leg over the longer piece of tape I've given you, and place the shorter leg onto the shorter piece. Amazing, amazing. So, a bit of tape. Do you want to put the tape down? There we go. Stick that down really, really well. So we want to make sure that the electricity goes through the light from the copper wire. Yes. There we go. Stick that down really well. And then I will magically produce a battery from my pocket. And I'm going to put a little fold in this for you to get it ready. That. And then I want you to do the honours, just folding that over like that. Look at that! You made a working circuit! Isn't that cool? So satisfying, isn't it? So if you want to keep it on, what do you like to make a handle? What do you reckon?
Yeah, like another block.
Yeah, that sounds good. So this is quite a good flat here. So if you want to just cut all the way along, back where I just that little mark, right? You can make it around that big in diameter, and then you can mirror it like that one that's slightly higher. The beam, the laser fires and the beam, or biggest point of the beam, beautiful down. Here it goes, slightly curved. So let's get some tape going again. Down on the way. And then it takes the beam. Yeah. So they said the little bits of metal, yeah, and we can get that on there as well. Laser to this side, we go over the specific surface. So yeah. Thank you, that was really fun. Awesome.
Any Ollie, show me.
Amazing job.
Wow. That is so cool.
1980.
Yeah, time capsules.
Look.
So the dates at the end of when.
Little scientific research.
Yeah.
When I came later, I could tell you which shape he used, even if I didn't see the shape in the middle. So we're able to know things even without actually seeing what has caused it. So if we were to take this time, we do it again, I would use the star. So if we remember, the circle made them go into all of the different bins. The triangle, just put most of them at the back there. I'm just going to use my magnet again to hoover them all up. This one, thank you very much. This time, when I use the star, let's see what happens. Here we go. So this time when I let them go, they spread out again, but more of them have come up the top and there's only a few in the bottom. So our shape changes what happens to our balls. They're made of the same thing, they're both made of perspex, but the shape can change what happens in our experiment.
I want to walk a car.
Why have you walked through a car?
I walk through a car. Okay. I actually want to walk through a car.
Yeah. And then A levels or whatever.
Then will you walk it?
Will we?
Even when I was at school, though, I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Is it easy with those gloves on?
I just thought if I take science, English,
Josh?
math, the languages, then I'll be fine.
Look, you see? Does it look a bit like hair?
Take it off the hand. Take it off and look at what your hands feel. It's like bleeding or something, isn't it? Do you know what's quite... Keep the bottom.
One more time.
Have you seen the sun?
Very bubbly one.
Wow.
It is thin outside, isn't it? It's a bit more bubbly as well. I think it's because the bottles are different shapes, aren't they? So I think different things happen when you put it one way or the other. If you do it faster, then it will turn it wider. Look how wide that is now.
See yourself in see how hot you are.
It can be found in things we use every day, like smartphones, video games, and even some home appliances. Would you like me to do your vacuum cleaning?
Careful, Ollie.
To me, I can't see I like it when you touch my head. Hey, what's happening to me? I can't see anything anymore.
Why are you playing with brand new technology? See this one over here?
Yeah.
That one there, that's the one that I had at school when I was a kid.
This one?
Yeah. Actually, it was a bit more basic than that one, to be perfectly honest.
Daddy, how was your school like?
What do you mean, what was my school like?
I was... that's the universe, I think.
Yeah, it's a spiral galaxy.
Hey, this is supposed to be the universe.
Oh.
This is my new podcast, and today we're going to be eating Northern Ireland.
Enjoyed your day at the Sci Tech Park, Josh?
Good. My favourite part was like just then when I was the green screen man.
Ollie, have you had a fun day?
Yeah.
What did you like best?
I liked it all the same.
You liked it all the same, did you? Okay. Tell me again, what would you get rated? A million out of 10.
Spooky ghost UV light out of 10.
You have been watching Munchy Road Hippopotamus. Follow us on Twitter at Munchy Road and on Instagram at Munchy Road Hippopotamus. Don't forget to like, subscribe and add a comment. All these good things help us defeat the evil that is the YouTube algorithm.